heard what it is. Ms.Fit, Murdev gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow. What's good with you? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the motherfucking channel. How y'all feeling, man? Make sure y'all holla at me on all social media networks. That's Ms.Fit1 on Twitter, Ms.Fit on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's where all the content lives. If you missed our last episode with the legendary QP, make sure you check it out. It was a great episode for everybody who was on. Let me know what you thought about it. And everybody who missed it, go watch it. Come back, check with me, talk to me, let me know what it is, man. So, guest tonight, I got the motherfucking legendary Kid Capri in the building today. Now, if y'all know who Kid Capri is, you're living in a box. The man is a legendary DJ of all times. He's definitely named, like, if not the best, one of them guys. And what I really thought is dope about Kid Capri is he's heavily involved in battle rap. Like, he's in the loop. He knows what's going on. He even had done a project amongst all of us battle rappers, and that's what I wanted to talk to him about that today. He had a project called Top Tier, and it was basically where he got battle rappers together and kind of did records with them. I was definitely one of those people. Cortez, Math Hoffa. It was a lot of us. So shout out to Kid Capri for real. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
What's going on, Ms.Fit?
What's going on, man? Long time no speak. How you been?
Still been on it a lot.
Been on it. So what has been how you been holding up in this quarantine, man? What's been the vibes for you?
I've been home for a whole year since last March of 2020 doing business from home. I ain't asked for a cash app. I ain't do one show since. Everybody trying to do shows. I ain't doing shit to this shit to open up all the way, and that's it.
Okay,
I've been
okay.
home.
So how you feel about this vaccine, man?
I don't know. I ain't take it yet.
Not ready for that.
I ain't take it yet, so I'm trying to wait to see how, I don't know if that's cool or not, but I'm trying to wait to see how this shit pan out, because, you know how that go.
Well, welcome, Mr. Legendary Kid Capri in the motherfucking building. Everybody in the chat, show love to the legend, man. The man is here. He is here. Thanks for coming on too, man. I appreciate it for real.
I got love for you. I was watching. I'm missing verses for you right now. Ready Meth. So I got love for you.
Oh shit, word. It is going on right now. Yo, I was like, how they gonna do a versus? They probably it's just like a performance. They got mad records together.
Not a battle joint. It's a performance joint. I was watching some of it until a little while ago. But yeah, I was doing good though.
What do you think of the versus collection? What's your opinion on that? You feel like it's something we needed for this quarantine?
I mean, it's dope. You know what? Not to throw myself in there, but I was kind of doing it. Well, I started doing my internet joints on IG and Periscope in 2015 to 2018. When I stopped is because I started doing Sirius XM and I want to drive the people over there. But when I was doing my shows, the Block Party Live mixtape and the No Panty Sunday show, at that time, I would do things like put Marvin Gaye and Teddy Pendergrass together, or put Jodeci against the Isley Brothers, or Mary against Mariah, play their records together. This right here is dope because you get to see them perform. You get to see, artists that it's not even so much of a battle. It's a celebration. I look at it as, what I'm saying? You get a chance to see it doing their thing and enjoying themselves.
Facts. Well, I mean, you be putting a lot of projects together. I wanted to speak a bit of the Top Tier situation.
Absolutely.
So if I let them know a little bit, a gist of what was going on, but if you could kind of break that down, what you had going on with the battle rap community, how you became a part of it, and shit like that.
Okay, well, first thing was I started watching all the battles from Mook and Sirius. But I've been in every era, so I've seen battle rap from the beginning. But in recent years, Sirius Jones and Mook had me stuck, and then I just started watching all the battles from then. And one day I was just wondering why this ain't on television. So I got in touch with Lux, and we tried to shoot something. We shot something for HBO. We want to bring the HBO. Something happened between me and Lux, and I ended up not doing it. And I was still a fan of the battle rap, still watching everything. And I said, you know what? Nobody's doing an album on these dudes, man. These dudes are crazy intelligent, crazy brilliant. They just need direction on how to
Right.
make records because the now always been that battle rappers can't make good records. So I wanted to change that. And 85% of the battle rappers I didn't even know. I invited them to my studio, everybody one by one, including yourself, and we did this album top tier, and the shit came out crazy. But the reason why I ain't put it out yet is because music had kind of changed. It got a little crazy, so I said, you know what, it ain't time yet. Let me hold it. So in the meantime, this past few months, I just did another album called The Thumb Drive, right?
Mm.
And I'm gonna drop that album. And while I'm doing that, I'm updating top tier as we speak to make it sound now. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily what's going on right now, just to make it sonically sound updated. But when it come out, it's gonna be crazy, and it still sound brand new, like when we made it back then. It sounded like we just made it, but I'm gonna do some things to it to just bring it to today.
Dope, dope, dope. Well, yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
When we recorded it, obviously I was super excited. Fucking Kid Capri, when Kid Capri calls, you come, man. You come through and you make it happen. Um, and when we laid down the record, I thought the record was dope, and I was kind of like hitting up Cortez every day, like, yo, man, when he dropping that, someone when he dropping that shit's fire.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, I
so
held it. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna cut
no,
you.
no, who else is on it? So I know Core's on it. I'm on it. You said
Everybody,
Lux.
yeah, Lux, Chilla Jones, John Don, Daylight, Swave Sever, JC is on there. Dot Mob, the old Dot Mob when Shine was down. But
Mm.
Shine, Rex and Mook is on there. Who else? I got Lotta Zay on there. I got Ill Will on there. I got Miss Hustle on there. Charlie Clips DNA. So it's a crazy album, man. All the people's on there, and it was just a matter of putting the records together the right way. You know what I'm saying? And being able to tell the story through the album. Because a lot of times, especially right now, the narrative is albums don't sell because the albums don't be dope. People put albums out, you get one or two records off the album, and that's it. Your album is over. So you
Mm.
gotta make sure your project is right from beginning to end. So this way, people could, get their money's worth and their time worth. And my last thing was I didn't want to let the battle rappers down, so I was gonna make sure I do it carefully. You know.
Got you. As far as music goes, right? A lot of people, especially people in battle rap and everything, like when we talk about putting out music, it's like a big thing about like streaming just not bringing enough revenue. So they kind of just not making music because they don't see it as a huge outlet to make money. Because it's not like before where you're selling albums and you're getting a percentage of that. Streams is like not a lot. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a lot of that. So what do you think is like the best approach when trying to put out an album? Do you think it's better to sell it like hand to hand, like from your hands to the fans' hands, or streaming, or
Well, that's pretty much how I got on. I got on by selling my mixtapes in the street hand in hand, and it got so powerful and so crazy that it gave me a career, and I was able to use it as a stepping stone to go a different way. But when people want something, no matter, I was having this conversation with my manager. I was saying, if you're a brand name and people want something, why do they have to go these other places to get? Why can't they come to get it from you, the person that did it? In other words, why do I have to put my? Not saying that this is wrong to do. I'm not putting this that narrative out there, but I'm just saying, why do I have to give my record to Spotify or anybody else when I have my own website, their website, like I'm website? Yeah, the traffic may be a little different, but if people want something and they know where they got to come to get it, they're
mm-hmm.
gonna go right there to get it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? If a dope head wants some heroin, he know exactly where to go get that heroin
right,
at, right? He goes to it. So that's what I'm saying. And so you know exactly where that music is at. The person that you're getting it from is branded, you know, and that's how I looked at it. But because of the traffic situation and Spotify and all these different playlists, I don't understand all that playlist stuff, myself. But I have an album coming out. I have two albums coming out, including top tier. So I have to make sure that I'm aware of these things, but you have people that do all that stuff. That's another thing. When you put the proper people in place to work these different avenues and these different things that you need, then you'll see your streams, the revenue come from the streams different. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But if you yourself, it's kind of hard to feed the whole world. You need a little team to do certain things. You can make the music, be creative, but you can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? So it don't work out for everybody all the time. Not everybody shit gonna catch steam when they put it out. You know what I
Right.
mean? So who you got, moving it for you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And at the moment, you're currently under your own label, correct?
Absolutely, no kidding
No
records.
Kidding Records. Do you have
Doing
other
everything.
artists signed to No Kidding?
Nope. Um, I one time I did, and because I've seen ego and problems ahead of time, I let them go. I'd rather you be somebody else's problem. I don't like problems. I don't like headaches. My life is beautiful. I don't need any kind of anything. And if I see it ahead of time, I'd rather you, like I said, be somebody else's problem. If you blow up with them, fine. I ain't gotta make no money with you. I'm good. We could just still. I'd rather hold the friendship. You know what I'm saying? So I go that way. So my thing was for a minute, for a long time, I didn't want to even be involved with having an artist and having somebody's life in my hands because right now you really don't need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a platform. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can do what they want to do. Unless you have an artist that's really on your page and really understand what you're doing and it's the right artist, then I don't see the sense in you, a person putting their, because then you gotta, if things don't go right, you gotta answer for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to be the one that get the pressure from it. This way, if I'm making music with an artist, I'm making the music, they writing, it goes out. If it does good, you get your 50, I get my 50 good. If we don't, cool. Ain't no asking me what's wrong and what's going on. We getting the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, um, coming from that way, I could do it that way. But having somebody's life in my hand, I don't know about that.
I feel you. I mean, but more and more, like I always try to. I wonder what it would be like for me to have someone as a like an artist, like someone. Well, what is something that you would even think that someone like that would need from you, like having an artist? What is the biggest responsibility you think is having an artist? Besides, obviously, you have their life in your hand, but what's the primary objective? What would it be for you if you had your own artist?
I mean, obviously, it's a part of your legacy. If you put something out there, it's like a woman birthing a child. You want your child to come up and raise good. So if you put something out there, a product or something, you want it to grow and look good, and you want people to accept it. Because the worst thing is to do a project, put your heart, sweat, and your heart and soul in it, and go nowhere, and nobody know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So be a little discouraging to people that's not strong or people that don't see it as a building thing because you got to fail sometimes to get to that success. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't handle failure. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So, and like I said, it's not really for everybody. This music business, but it's not for everybody. Everybody's not built for it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, you got to be the type of person that can stand that. And but that's what a lot of, besides the music, a lot of integrity comes into it too. Because you be the most talented artist in the world. If you ain't got the integrity, if you grimy as shit, you doing, you know, nobody wants to work with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. You know what I mean? And that's the bottom of it. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
But if you understand, you ready to work hard and do what you got to do to be a star. And then when you get to be a star, you be as grounded as you was before you got there. Then that's the key to success. Not forgetting where you started from and how you can get back there if you're not careful.
Got you. Got you.
You
Makes
know?
sense. Makes sense. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
you've been in some legendary circles, man. You've been here, since before this era. Even of course, R.I.P. to DMX. I saw you have posted something. You know these people personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what is some of your most memorable moments you would say in the industry, and like who did it involve?
I can tell you one real big one. I remember when I did Madison Square Garden, sold out. I think it was my fourth time being there, but I came there to help. Well, no, third time being there. And I came there to help Aaliyah
Mm,
on her on the tour. It was the Budweiser Superfest tour. They came and got me to come in the middle of a show because there was a lot of different artists on there that had powerhouse of shows, and she was doing a dance show, so she needed that hardness. So they came and got me to do a 15-minute set in the middle of a show, and we came to the garden. And tore the garden down. It was incredible. But just to know that I did that for her, and she passed not too long, after that. That's something that was a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I've done a
Right.
lot of stuff, but that was one thing that was good. When I went to her funeral, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't
Right.
believe it. She was like a little boy. Like there's things that she told me I wouldn't even tell nobody, but she was just a different breed, a beautiful person, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing that I'm glad I was able to do. The same thing for Heavy D when I produced Nothing But Love for Heavy D. I was glad I was given that to him before he passed away, and that was one of his biggest records.
So that gotta feel. Damn, R.I.P. to Aaliyah, man. Heavy D. There's some legends in the
Hmm.
game that I wish I would be able to meet. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I feel like, damn, like so guys like DMX. I just think, yo, I will never be able to meet this guy and like do anything. You know?
Yeah, dude, you'll never see another DMX.
Never.
Probably he was just a different dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude didn't care about none of that flossy shit, none of that shit. All he cared about was just people. Like, you know, he'll stop and rock with anybody. You go on any corner downtown and see him battling somebody, and this is after he already had 2 albums out in 1 year. Like, you know,
That's
different dude,
crazy,
doing for a lot of years, way before he got signed.
man. Well, I mean, not just that, man. You've seen different like levels of music and different generations. So like from working with guys like Heavy D, you know what I mean, to now, is there any artists that are out now that stand out to you that you feel like, damn, like this kid is talented, or this person is I'm a fan of them right now?
Well, when I did the Kendrick Lamar album, the Damn album, I was impressed with that dude. I'm impressed with Kendrick because he knows his history. He knows what come before him. He knows how it goes. He knows how to make music. He knows how to make an album, and he knows how to have a vision. And for him to understand my history and come and say, "Yo, kid," because I asked him, I said, you could add all these other dudes that's in the West Coast with you that are legends. He was like, "Nah, kid, you the one that opened the door for everybody. You the one that did this and did that in the industry, and we know what your history is." And so for him to know that, he knows he stays on top of it. And a lot of people get information because they look for it, and then there's other people that get information because they see it right there. They get it right there. So a lot of times, younger kids learn from the streets because they get quick information. Everything is accessible right now. You have an internet, jump on the phone and look at for what you want, and sometimes you may skip things that really are important and pay attention to something that's not so important. So when you have somebody like Kendrick to come up and say, "Yo, kid, this is that and that," when we did that album, I have young fans and all that across the world, but he brought a whole new section of people to me that I didn't have. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? My voice was being heard in countries I've never been to, and I've been in a lot of countries. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right, right.
so it's definitely a different thing. When I did the record with Jay-Z and won the Grammy, that was another thing that, I didn't expect to happen. That was dope. When Madonna called me to do her record, that was
Oh,
dope.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
Madonna.
yeah. I worked with some crazy people. I did some crazy things.
Well, damn, man, what was your experience with Madonna, man? I would fucking love to be in the same room with Madonna. What was that like? Is she as great as everybody says she is?
She beyond that. Trust what I
I want to fucking meet Madonna.
said. I tell you what. I tell you this much. She paid me a big bag to do the masterpiece record,
Uh
right?
huh.
Because what she did this album called MDNA, MD, yeah, MDMA or something like that, and she
Yeah,
was remixing the whole album. So she
MDNA.
passed. Yeah, so she passed. She asked me to do masterpiece over, right? And she paid me this big, enormous amount of money. Then she asked me to remix the record with her and Nicki Minaj,
Mm.
right? And she already paid LMFAO to remix the record, which was coming out. But she paid me the same money she paid me for the first record to just see what I was going to do with the next record. And she never even got the record. She never even heard it.
That's
They
what's up.
gave the record to her. So she paid me 2 big bags. Damn, they really well half for nothing.
Right,
So
right.
I better not say nothing bad about Madonna ever.
Right. Facts. She showing love the Brooklyn way.
Better bad about it at all. We good. She good with me over here. She got a brother over here.
That's what's up. Shout out to fucking Madonna. Man, I was
Yeah,
just
Madonna.
watching a show where they did like a whole Madonna tribute. And it's funny that we talking about her now because I was literally just watching this big ass tribute to Madonna, man. Shout out to Madonna for real.
She super fish. Yep, she get love over here. Absolutely.
So, just going a little bit off to back to battle rap. Are you still like very heavy watching it, up to date on what's going on?
I see everything.
Dope.
I can get past.
So, what do you think about what's going on now, man? We're now on caffeine. We streaming on caffeine right now. The battles
Mhm.
are free. They're coming out more current, more often, and it's no crowd at the moment. We're doing, it just in your face, quiet room, couple probably like 10 people in the building, or 10, 20 people, whatever. What do you feel about the battles that have been coming out lately? Have they been up to the level of the standard, or have they been a little different?
Obviously, if you don't have a crowd there, it's a little different, but it's a lot different. But what makes it even better is that it shows the testament that no matter, even in a pandemic, how strong battle rap is. Look at the views. Look at how many people watching still with no crowd there. Look at how it went. Caffeine started and that's popping. URL app is still going. That's popping. Like it didn't stop anything. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that goes how far this shit could really go. And this is the reason why I involved myself with Lux in the first place. What I seen in 10 years ago, I knew battle rap was going to blow the way it was going to blow. That's why I'm so respected from the battle rappers, because they seen me trying to help out and do things before
From
any
the
entertainer was
beginning,
trying.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so and I've seen all of this happening, you know what I mean? But it happened, and that's what it wasn't about me in the first place. It was about moving battle rap, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad it happened, whether I did it or anybody else did it. Y'all where y'all needed to be at now, and that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted for y'all from the beginning, you know? And shout out to Smack for doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? He created a lot of opportunities for a lot of people to get on and do their thing. So he gets a lot of love, and he should get a lot of respect for it. And y'all should throw him a big ass party too. You know what I'm saying? Big ass
Smrrrt.
URL.
Word, man. Yeah, man. I know a lot of the times, like the league owners and the people behind the scenes, they get grief, man. They get a lot of bullshit, like, cause they think everything is like in their hands and shit. But I guess we don't celebrate them as much as we should. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Beasley, shout out to Smack, Debo. I gotta say Debo. He'll come over here and kill me, but that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I usually ask everybody a question. It's called the full question, and it's basically saying which battle rappers you like for what reason, right? So the first question is, what battle rapper you like for laughs? Meaning they're fucking hilarious, you like their jokes, and you think they're funny. The second one is, what battle rapper you like for bars? Meaning they got probably like the best substance in their punchlines. And then what battle rapper you like for now? Meaning they aight right now, but they probably not gonna be no Lux in the long run, right? And then the last one is, what battle rapper you like forever, and they will forever be in your top five.
Okay.
So the first one is for laughs. What battle rapper you think is a ha ha kiki?
Aha, Kiki, like, don't take him serious. He's just funny,
Like
or
he's
he's
just
just real.
funny, just funny ass rapper.
But my man Bill Collector is incredibly funny.
Facts.
Bill is crazy.
Hell yeah. Yo, Bill's funny. Yes, that's a good one.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
And he got the first joint on the top 10 album too. The first record on it. He did the record with me. It's crazy.
Yes, Bill's
So
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, Bill's crazy.
Um,
Yep.
the next one was for bars. What battle rapper you think is most potent with bars?
Um, it's a lot out there.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Out there. If I had to go with it, damn, it's just a lot. How do you pick that? It's like,
Right, it's tough. Yeah, it's a tough question because there's a lot of them out there. But shit, if you had money on the line and you had one of them had to bring you the bag back, which one would you put your money in?
I'll probably fuck with rum.
Rum? Yeah, rum. Yeah, everybody says rum. I don't think
Um,
there's been anyone who said anybody besides rum. Shout out to fucking
yeah.
Rum Nitty, man, holding it down for the boss.
Uh-huh.
Rum Nitty. I'm about to send him like a trophy, a My Dumb Advice trophy, because legit everybody says rum. Shout out to rum.
Uh-huh.
And the next one would be for now, meaning they probably alright right now. They're getting a little bit of the clout, but they not gonna be legendary status. They're not lasting like a Kid Capri. You know what I'm saying? They not in
Say that.
2021.
I don't know if I can say that because house about I say that shit next thing they blow up, people like you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that. But give me another. Can you give me a similar question?
All right. Let me see something that's like it but not really it. What
Yeah.
do you think? Maybe overrated. Overrated.
Somebody that's overrated.
Yeah, that's like they think he's incredible, but it's like meh.
Hmm. Oh, can't think of nobody. I can't think of nobody Ralph Top who I think would be overrated.
All right, who you think
Um,
is trash then?
who I think is trash. Uh, man.
Not completely trash, just they not all that. Meh. Everybody can't be good, pre.
Nah, it's like I just don't like shit on nobody. I don't. That
Nah, I
that
feel
thing
you.
goes. I say something that goes a long way. So I gotta.
Right. I feel you.
Yeah, I gotta be easy in what I say, man. I get scrutinized all day, so I gotta watch what I say. So you gotta give me another question.
All right. Well, all right. Answer the last four of them. What battle rapper will forever be in your top five? They're your favorite battle rapper.
Twerk.
Twerk. Ooh, twerk.
Work animated ass. That boy, he got something besides just the rhyme. He got. I could see him. I could see him being. I could see him being playing King Kong in a movie.
Twerk. Twerk the
I can
new
see
King
Twerk.
Kong.
Yeah, King Kong got it. I mean, Twerk got it. For sure. Like,
Shout out to Twerk.
it's much. All the dudes is dope. All of them. There's so many of my favorites, but Twerk he got that one little thing.
Yeah, he got that it factor, man. He got that star quality. Yeah,
Yep.
he definitely
Yep.
got that star quality, and
Yep.
to the point, even when he messes up, like we still don't really accept it. We like, nah, he just had a bad day. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know how dope he really is. You know what I'm saying? You know what he does.
Right.
Oh, they have a bad day. You can't be perfect all the time. You know what I mean?
Correct. And then he just, had like a life changing experience with the car accident. And I'm glad to see him back. He's back and in the new tournament. Have you seen the people that's going to be in the new Ultimate Madness Tournament 3?
I peeped it. I can't remember who was on it, but I did see the flyer.
So they got some it's pretty much top tiers in there. There's females in there. It's a pretty good one. And this weekend is the first round goes. So
When is it?
it is on Saturday. This Saturday. Yep.
Saturday.
So
All right.
the first round pick. So the first is Cortez versus Official. So Cortez will be battling one of the females. And this was all randomly selected. Geechee Gotti versus Riggs. Jerry Rest versus Swamp. Jack Boy versus T-Top. Sirius Jones is in the building versus Rum Nitty. Sirius
Rum
versus
Nitty.
yeah. Drugs versus Yoshi G. Prep, Swave Sever, and Twerk versus KCJ. And he has a girl his first round too. Yep.
Right.
So it's gonna be one of them ones. Would you put your money on Twerk for this tournament?
Yeah, I would. I would.
Now, have
But I
you?
would put my money on Rum Nitty too.
Ooh, Nitty.
You
Nah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man. I mean, them boys is different. They're good competitors, man. I would like to battle Twerk one day. Big or
Yeah.
non. But
It ain't like he had to hustle, didn't he?
yeah. Cause now they got the whole Kings versus Queens series now, where
Mm-hmm.
they do guys versus girl. I love it. It's dope. It brings more light to the females. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they holding up, man. They holding up with the guys, yo. Like it's been good.
Kicking their ass. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of women were kicking their ass. They came
Yeah.
in around wasn't bullshit. Yeah, I
Hell
seen
yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Get it back. Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, man. So shit is it's a win for us, man, for real. Um, in this tournament or whatever, obviously, have you ever seen like other tournaments with like some of the mainstream dudes that we see now? Have you ever seen any mainstream guys battle in person?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of the URL joints. I've been on stage with Smack, hosted a couple of them.
No, no,
Brought some.
not like battle rappers. I'm talking about like, was you ever in the building when Jay was rapping with X or one of those kind of like
Oh yeah, many concerts, all that. Yeah, I've
right?
been on tour with dudes, man. I mean,
What you think is
it's
probably the most memorable battle you've seen industry wise?
well the most memorable battle. There's a lot of them, but I tell you what, I was at the battle with KRS and when KRS threw PM Dawn off the stage. I guess that wasn't really a battle, but Kumo D and Busy B, LL and
Damn.
Kumo D, and KRS and Shan, and seen it
Sheesh.
all that shit. So that's why when the new battle era came in, I attract to it so quick because of the brilliance of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
the way battle went, the way battle rap went, it just went a different way. It became more smart, and as the years went to now, right now, like if you don't, so there's some people I put in front of the screen to watch it, and they don't know what the hell's going on because they haven't been watching it. They don't know
Right.
the reference things that's going on. They don't know all the flips and all the schemes and all. They don't know all that shit. It just sounds like a puzzle to them. They don't get
Right.
it. But crazy shit. I know exactly what they talking about. So
Right.
you just different. You gotta be a little bit in it to really know. And thank God I've been in it from the beginning, so I understand already now. I stayed in it, so I understand what's going on.
Right. Would you ever be a judge? Cause I see Method Man was a judge.
What I judged, I did when Eminem called me to judge the Total Slaughter.
To
I judged the Mook and Lux battle.
Man, when you're judging, what do you think is probably one of the biggest obstacles you have to face being a judge? Regardless of the fact that all the pressure's on you at the moment. Well, like, what is that like?
I mean, I'm very transparent, very very real, and I'm very big on my word. You know what I'm saying? Credibility. So even with my television show, one of my television shows that has Master of the Mix, it was a DJ show. I was like the Simon Cowell on that show, and I wasn't giving nobody no breaks. I wasn't, I had the face and everything for it. Like you had to impress me. So if you ain't right, you ain't right. Even if
Mm,
you my man,
mm,
and you my daughter, you ain't right, you ain't right. So yeah, judging, I'm probably one of the best judges you probably get.
dope.
Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I remember, Hitman Hollow the Dawn was mad at me because he thought that I was shitting on him when he was battling Joe Button.
Mm,
Lost. He
yeah.
didn't lose bad. It was just he lost. He lost. It was just a loss. But he thought I was shitting on him because it was Joe Button. I was like, nah, me and Joe Button ain't friends. Like I know Joe Button, we cool, but we ain't
Mm,
friends. I ain't gonna do it because he's Joe Button.
right. Oh,
So
you
that's how.
judged it that night? You judged it that night.
Yeah, I was one of the judges.
I was
So
there too. I was there.
but yeah, shout out to Hollow.
Dope. Yo, shout out to Hollow the Door. But I thought Hollow beat Joe Buttons though.
Yeah, when I watched it again, he beat him. But at the time, I thought he lost. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
In fact, that was one of the battles that made me start watching things a little bit closer too, because I was wrong in the battle. I was wrong in the judgment.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
see,
So
that's why I think judging is so hard, man. Because judging it right there and then you could have some dope shit and you could catch it, but then sometimes it just be too intricate that when you watch it back, you be like, holy shit, like I totally would have gave him the win. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It was just like something that happened when Meth was judging one of the one of the UN battles. One of these Rod, I believe, had this whole scheme about Mike P's girl. And everybody in the battle rap industry knew it was true, and we like, oh, this is crazy, oh my god. But Meth didn't know the story, so he was like, yeah, like it wasn't really good to him. Well, it wasn't all that, so he had him losing, and yeah, it was bad because right after Meth was like, yeah, man, I would have judged it differently if I known. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, I don't know.
Yeah.
Being a judge is a lot of pressure.
Get caught up in the moment and you don't really catch what you really supposed to catch
Facts.
until later you're able to rewind shit back and be like, yo, what he said? And I got it. Like, you know what I mean? So, I remember a rapper said, you say, X Factor said, you say things because it sound nice, not because it is nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So sometimes you get caught up in what sounds good than what is good. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yep.
I see they talking about Cassidy in the chat. Did you see Cassidy's latest battle with Hitman?
Yeah, I did.
What you thought?
But he did great.
I mean, he did way better than he's ever done on one of these stages.
Way better than he did the last time. He was more focused. He wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing a bunch of talking. He was doing what he was supposed to do, and that's why I said he did great.
You gave him the
He did his
W?
job. Do I give him the W? I would have to look at it again in order to say that. I got caught up in what the event was and not so much what the bars was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna another look at it again now that we spoke of it.
Nope.
But I think I did say that he won, but I don't know if he was better. I don't know if he was better than Hitman, but I think he did. I got to look at it again. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to put no cap on it.
Got you. Now, knowing, being heavily in battle rap and being a part of it since its beginnings and everything and playing the roles in it, would you ever consider having your own battle league or something in that area?
Nah. I remember when I met Chess. I threw a joint in Atlanta. My man Real the Raptor and had Chess come battle down in Atlanta and shit. That's when I first met him. And I did it that day, but it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? That's smack. That's that's the battle rappers thing. If I can help out like I've been doing the way I do it, that's the role I'll play. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be not what I do. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. And I seen the grind that y'all went through, being in video shops, being on corners, not getting no bread. Not, you know what I'm saying? I seen all that shit from the beginning. So that's what made me compelled to want to help y'all. You know what I mean? More than that, it was talent, but that was really what it is. Y'all was really grinding for a long time. And when me and Luck shot that joint in the video shop, when I brought KRS, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane, that's when I really realized that this was something that they was really doing, and really it was a struggle. It was a hustle. You know what I'm saying? They even try to get people to just look at it, not even getting the money for it, just getting people to just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
What do you think is probably like a main ingredient or something that it will take for battle rap to get to the next step, or just bigger than what it is?
It looks like it's going in a great direction. Like the world is watching battle rap. Yeah, the world. Like look at Disaster. Look at Diz. Like Diz being crazy places around the world battling in different languages. Like it's there. You know what I'm saying? The next thing for battle rappers do is to make the type of records that's going to make them mainstream artists. You know what I'm saying? You got to make those type of records. And if that's not for you, then don't do it. Do what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. Most of y'all, I know y'all from battle rap. I don't know y'all from records. Right. I know y'all from battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all became stars to me. You know what I'm saying? From that. So if that's what works for you, keep that going. And then if you can do the other thing, do it too. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just gonna keep growing. It's gonna keep getting bigger and better. Look what caffeine's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Right.
then you got to keep in mind one other thing. This shit's going all through a pandemic. What's gonna
Yeah.
happen when it opens? It's gonna get crazy. My shows is gonna be bananas. Your show, like, it's gonna get crazy with battle. It's gonna get crazy all the way around. People want to have a good time. They've been cooped up.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So
You have a show on Sirius, right?
absolutely one of the best shows on there.
Best shows on Sirius. So, man, what's it take, man? I'm trying to get a show on that channel, man. What's it take to get a
Like
battle rap show on Sirius?
pulling teeth. Somebody else asked me to link that too about doing a battle rap show on here, and I spoke to them about it, but then the pandemic hit, so everything just been shifted because we're not even in that building. We're not even in the Sirius building. We doing all those. I've been doing my shows from home, but everybody else is doing their shows from home because you can't even go in the building. So everything got shifted. So when everything opened up, then we'll approach it again. But I told him it was a good idea to do that. You know what I'm saying? I've been told him. Matter of fact, it was who was I asked him for? Was it Swave? It was somebody I asked him for. I forgot who it was, but it was somebody I asked him about it. But I know who it was. It was for Norbs. Before Norbs had the issue with everybody we had talked.
Right. What do you think of all that, man? All the messy shit. The messy shit with Norbs.
Well, I don't know the whole story, and I'm not one to judge, but one thing is definitely off limits. If it's the way I heard it, you stay away from another man's woman. Period. There's no calling. You don't get cool with somebody else's woman. If that's the way it's said to me.
Right.
The way the story went, I know how it went down. I ain't even gonna speak on that part. I'm just speaking on from the beginning. There is, unless you grew up with my woman or you had a
Unless y'all
personal
related.
comfortable conversations should be going on at all. So this way, you don't get into this way. Even if your intentions is good, I can never take nothing bad
Out of
from it.
context.
From it because you're gonna get sensitive about your chick, especially if shit look a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Thanks.
And you got to be aware of that.
Are you still a married man?
I never been married, but it's like I'm married. My woman's my wife.
Well, yeah. So how long y'all been together?
She been with me 7 years.
7 years. Hold it down for 7 years. I'm trying to get there. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I think our relationships play a real big part. What was that?
Yeah, she has. There's a ring right here.
Oh,
Was on her finger. Oh,
nice. Do you plan on getting married, man? You ready? You ready to tie the knot?
nah.
You think it's a jinx?
According to her, nah. According to her, you ain't getting married. You ain't married me. I give out rings for no reason.
Now, do you like? Cause some people don't believe in marriage. Yeah, some people think it's like a jinx. They don't believe in it, or do you feel like, yo, if we together this long and we still holding it down, then what's the point?
Yeah, half of me feel that way, but there's another half to that. It just does a different thing. It solidifies a family. You know what I'm saying? So, you can still be family without it, and sometimes when you do it, it messes us up after you do it. So that's why you got to do it when you absolutely know you sure you ready and it's time. If that's what your real intentions are, there ain't no rush. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna do. That's what it is. That's it. It's locked. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but you gotta have somebody that understands that. Somebody ain't gonna pressure you. That's when it go wrong. When somebody's pressuring you, and you doing it because they're pressuring you. That ultimately shit ain't gonna last. Because you're doing it because somebody's pressuring you.
Right. Not because you want to do it yourself.
That pressure come when that person know or think that other person may not be around. They're gonna fuck up at some point. They're gonna do something, and mess everything up. And I wasted my time with this person, and I get that. That's why right person, and when you get the right one, that's when you make those decisions. You know what
Got
I'm
you.
saying? Infatuated with that shit because you'll be miserable. Period. You know what I'm saying? You get
Agree.
married, infatuation, you'll be miserable with shit, especially for the man.
Right.
Period. You know?
Facts. Well, shit. I was just having a conversation with my friend, man, and he just got himself into like a two girlfriend situation on some bigamy shit. What is your his views are that it helps the minority build wealth by having two people in a relationship. What's your views on bigamy?
That's bullshit. Nigga, that's the freak shit. You got convenience of women, and this woman like having a woman around, and that's what it is. Done. It ain't got nothing to do with no.
I agree. But technically, there is three incomes in the household.
Income. She didn't live in the house. If she lived in her own house, it'd be three incomes. She's still gonna get her money.
Right. Now, I don't
You know what I'm
agree
saying?
with it. It's too much headaches. It's too much fuck shit. It's too much involved. And I ultimately think it's impossible. Not impossible because I guess people do it in different countries and it's regular. But I think here in in U.S. and New York, Brooklyn, where I'm at, that shit is never gonna last. It's not gonna work.
It might not last, but it's just fun
Yeah,
for the
right.
time.
It's
I
like,
think about how much fun they having. You know what I'm saying? But shit ain't gonna last forever. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows that. But the time that you gotta be people listen, men look at it like this. I may not never ever get the opportunity to do this shit ever, so I'm doing it.
yeah.
That doesn't do it. Nothing else. Motherfucker just think he never gonna get that ever again in his life, so I'm gonna take the opportunity, especially because
Right, right.
girls with it, they got more than the problem over it. Stuff. Like you good, you got cheat, you got cheat, I do no you want to do, you can do it right there with your girl, you good.
That's
You
a
know what I mean?
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, shit. That's insightful. You know, it's always good to get a man's perspective on these things. You know what I'm saying? But
True though.
this show is called My Dumb Advice, right? And I always ask every guest if it was one piece of my dumb advice that you would give to the world that has helped you in some shape or form during your life, what would it be?
Dumb advice that helped me.
Yeah. So like it's dumb advice, but technically it's like great advice. It's just your advice based on your opinion.
Um,
A piece of good ass advice that you would tell somebody coming up in the game, entrepreneur, doing their thing, try to make it to the top.
I would tell him to go get a good lawyer.
Go get a good lawyer.
A liar,
A good
lawyer.
liar.
Yeah.
Shit, lawyers are expensive, especially good liars. Good liars are
Goddamn.
expensive. you
But
have,
you get what you got.
you ever
Shit
been in a
cost.
situation? You ever been in a situation where you had to get lawyers involved?
Damn right.
Well, like not just like regular conform shit, like a fight for like a lawsuit or like some shit.
He for $750,000, he ran across the street into my car trying to look for a lawsuit and ran it and just happened to run into Kid Capri's car. Found out it was paid six different doctors and neurologists $60,000 to try to come to court and do me in for $750,000 that he lost
Oh
because
shit.
people and the people in the jury don't like lawyers trying to sue people because they know the bullshit. And he ran across the street, and all the people in the bus that seen him run across the street came to the court.
Mm,
So
damn.
he even before I went to the bathroom, I came back. The verdict was over. It was in. It was over. I didn't have to do nothing. I went home.
So wait, did you actually get to hit him, or he just got
He
like?
driving down the street. He ran across the street from 57th Street, across the street into my car, knocked off my mirror, laid in the street like I hit him.
Oh no. Shit. Did
You know,
you think he
I was
noticed you?
He didn't know who I was, but
Uh,
when he found out, he paid $60,000 for doctors, so because he thought he was gonna get this bread. He tried. Little shriveled up man with his little shriveled up wife. He tried.
See, good liars. Good liars are good. You had to
Yeah,
utilize your good liars at this time.
yeah. I don't like ugly,
Ah,
so
man.
he
Shit.
gotta go.
I'd
I was
probably
a
be
bitch.
nervous as fuck if I hit somebody in the street. I'm out.
I hit him, yeah, but
Right.
if he hit
Then
you hit
no.
me from hit you from the side. You hit me, you ran right into my car. Like you ran into my car. I'm in the street going straight down the street. You ran across the street into my car in the middle of the street. No corner. No, you ran across the street into my car on purpose to
That's
get a
the.
payday.
It's a business. Like they have business. They plot and scheme. These
Yeah,
fraudsters to get you
yeah. And they
hard-earned money.
said juries don't like lawyers that sue people. So that was against them already.
So that's like a thing. Like jurors are like, you suing somebody? Like I'm already 50% in my mind against you.
Yeah, because you're a lawyer. You know the in and outs of how to get around shit. What are you doing suing people? Unless somebody really did something.
Good to know.
Right. A person like me that have a jail record, don't have a criminal record, at my age, they looking at me like a law-abiding citizen. And I'm a celebrity on.
Wait.
You know, so he had a lot of things against him.
Got you. Well, shit. Make sure you get a good lawyer, everybody. If there's one message to get there, gotta get a good lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
That's,
I had to use some lawyers sometimes in my life. You know what I'm saying? Had to get up out of there. It worked out for me. It worked out. So yay for me. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So you got one of the dopest, if not the best show on Sirius. But what other shows do you think is kind of dope and like you kind of tune in? What are your favorites?
Like Redman show on Sirius. I like
Right, man.
yeah, Redman do his thing on there. I like my man Rico Anderson. He does a joint on 141. He does a go-go show on there. He's the one that opened my shows on the road. His show is dope. My man Premier, DJ Premier, love his show on Shade 45. My man Sway. Everybody loves Sway, so his
Right,
show
right.
is dope. Cool Kid, his show is dope. So there's a lot of dope shows on Sirius. You know,
Man, yeah, I'm trying to be on there, man. You know what I'm saying? So after this, I got to poly with you. I got to see what does this got to do to get up on there. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta wait for this pandemic to be over first before anything.
That what?
I say you gotta wait for this pandemic to be over first before anything.
Right. But man, what do you think? Do you think this shit is ever gonna be over? Like, are we just gonna constantly live in this face mask? Kind of like China. China, they wear masks. It's a regular shit to them.
Last pandemic was in 1918. One mask and the pandemic lasted for 2 years. Kind of almost like what this is doing. It looks like this is opening up a little sooner, but 2 years solid, everybody it'll be back to normal fully. You know what I'm saying? And maybe before that, by the way it looks, we don't know. But 2 years from now, I mean, by the end of this year, we should be pretty straight.
I'm praying for it. I'm tired of eating outside.
But that shit now, I'm ready to get back on stage.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, what are artists doing right now? Because they can't get shows on stage, and I've seen people do different things. Like I seen the whole hologram thing. I seen people doing concerts on fucking Roblox and fucking doing concerts on video games.
These strippers doing drive ups. They're out on the block dancing, and the car drive up, and he tipped them from the car. I seen that shit.
I heard that, but I ain't really know what's happening.
That shit. I was like, wow. For me, doing virtual shows and getting paid the same way I would do on stage. I started Sucker Free clothing line, which is doing good. Jazz got a real estate company going crazy right now. She's selling a lot of houses. I did 2 movies.
What?
Um, did one I'm a part of. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Two. One is a documentary. One I wrote. One's a documentary on me called Mr. Every Ever, and another one's called Harlem. And then I got the two albums I did, and then I did two cartoons. I did
Okay.
one's a known cartoon I can't speak on yet, but for Walt Disney, and then I wrote my own cartoon. I did my own cartoon.
Dope. So what stage of the movie? I didn't hear you.
Oh, the movie is almost done. We was almost done when the pandemic hit.
Okay,
So we
okay.
got papers to do, a couple of more things to do, and we pretty much finished.
So you said one of them is the documentary. Which one is it?
That's the one, Mr. Every Ever.
Okay. So that what kind of documentary? So could we expect to see on there?
You'll see all my role stuff, my TV show stuff, my music stuff, stories, entertainers I've been with throughout the years, entertainers on there talking, different things, and ball players and different stuff. And
Okay.
it's really what it is real cinematic, like the way it looked real crazy. How it look is more than just a documentary. It's just the way it was directed. Shit is dope. So, but all that is my whole history of everything, the whole history, and there's a lot of things that we gonna get straight. A whole lot of shit we gonna get straight from this movie.
Like what? Like what?
Who's the real king in New York?
Ooh, who the real king of New York?
Absolutely.
Who thinks they the king if not you, man? Who think they the king out here?
I'm not saying I'm the king, but we gonna see who is.
Okay, okay. I
We
mean,
gonna see who, and then everybody gonna decide who's the real king in New York.
mm, I say, everybody thinks they the king, right? I guess like you supposed to, right?
The thing where it's anything where you see everybody always think they this and that, and then you look at the numbers. You see men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So
Mm,
you look at stats and they don't really level up to that. But my stats level up to everything I say.
let's get it. Let's get it.
Everything. So if I said it, then you can guarantee it.
Let's get it straight. Now I can't wait
Yeah,
to see that.
yeah, when this movie come out, I'm gonna get a lot of things straight.
Okay. Is there like a hard date on when we could see it, and where would it be available? Is it gonna be like on Netflix or Hulu or something like that?
We directing it towards Netflix because Netflix said they want to make 6 parts of it. So we're looking at that. You know what I'm saying? But our option was Showtime.
Okay,
But
dope.
like it'll be Netflix. We want to get it done first, and after we get it done, then we decide, what's best. Because they haven't even seen it yet. They just heard the story. They heard it's me. They know what it is, and they know that my story is long. So that's why they said they wanted to be 6 parts. But they haven't seen the movie yet. We ain't let anybody.
Okay. Um, are you narrating it? Is it gonna be one of those where like you're narrating it, and then are people reenacting it, kind of like the Nicky Jam joint?
Movie, different clips, different stuff from the road, and different things, and a lot of people's in it. So you're gonna see it's like a regular documentary, only
Okay.
that it's gonna be
Okay. Um, hold on. You was cutting off. I didn't hear the last thing you said.
visuals of it is gonna look crazy.
Got you. Got you. All right. So what about the second one? What is that about?
What?
The second movie. You say you
Oh,
had
that's a
two.
yeah, yeah. It's like the second coming of Paid in Full.
Mm. Any actors we know in there?
Not yet. I just sent it to the director.
Is it based in Bronx?
Harlem.
Harlem. Okay. So, it's actually like based on um Paid in Full.
No, it's based on what happened after Paid in Full.
Okay, but like, are the characters like coming along? Like, are you gonna reference them as like Money Making Mitch, Ace, and shit? That's fire. That's one of my favorite fucking movies.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's
Really,
dope.
really,
Yeah,
really dope.
damn. I'm like, damn. Why I ain't think of that? Why I ain't think of that, son? I was like, Paid in Full comes to Brooklyn or some shit like what they did when they came over the bridge. But that's dope. Shout out to you, man. That's what's up. And you also said some cartoons. What's that about? Getting in the cartoon game.
Yeah, I did a cartoon. I became a part of another cartoon. Can't talk too much
Can't
about
talk
it, but
about
yeah,
that one. Gotcha.
yeah. But I moved.
But what does it take to build a cartoon? Because I know movies and documentaries, obviously, I got a good idea how that goes. But how do you do cartoons? Like, you get somebody to make the characters, and then what? Are you like in a green suit, like the video games and shit?
You make the characters, you make the story up, you make it how you want to look. Put the music with it, put the words with it, the character vocals with it, and you got it. It's just how it looks.
You
You know what I'm
playing
saying?
the voice of one of them? Okay, okay, okay. Dope. What was it called? If you can you speak on it? No, not yet. All right, not yet. Um, as far as caffeine, battle rap, all that. As far as like the platform, because I remember I think Jay-Z said it right. He said the money is now in creating like the platform where things live, right? Opposed to like not making music, but he made title because he realized the money is in the platform, right? Do you agree, and do you feel like there's something out there that needs a platform to live on, if that makes sense?
Everybody has a platform. You
Right.
just gotta have the sell.
You gotta have the what?
You gotta have the product to sell.
The product to sell.
You got the product to sell, people gonna come and get it.
But see, they got
But
all new apps popping out and all
so
different types.
you do deals with these people to get your product out. You don't get exclusive to nobody unless somebody exclusively gonna pay for exclusivity. But if they ain't paying for exclusivity, then you spread your business around to different people.
Mm,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Because of something, you can put it wherever you want to put it. Ain't no limit to where you can go. Do what
Right.
you want to do. It's your right to something, then you ain't got the right to do shit. And it's your shit. That's when it hurts.
Got you. Okay, okay,
You know
okay,
what I'm
okay.
saying? Own
Well,
everything and move that way and be able to create opportunities for other people.
stay agreed. Well, you see how battle rappers, right? We talk shit. We be online, wilding out. We be having beef. DJs be having beef, man. Y'all go back and forth the way we go back and forth.
Back and forth with nobody. I had a back and forth with Flex, a little friendly DJ thing, and that was it. But I don't go back and forth with nobody. I do what I do. I don't even get into all that stuff.
It's like a friendly back and forth.
I mean, I'd be cool with everybody, but I don't,
Right.
put
So does that not happen amongst DJs? Like it's not like a thing like
amongst with them, not with me. I don't involve or get approached like that. I don't, I guess everybody respect me, and I respect everybody else. So I don't really get that type of fever or no kind of, energy. You know what I mean? But there's ones that do,
mm,
you know, go back
gotcha.
and forth. Our job is to play music. Our job ain't to beef.
Agree. Agree. But when you got men, egos and shit like that, it's always some bullshit that pop out somewhere. I get it.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm a man and I have somewhat of an ego, but I also know how to keep myself cool until I have to get crazy. If I have to get crazy, and I know how to deal with that. But as far as getting in beefs in my business and all that shit and back and forths and all that, for what? What do for me or anybody? Bring the
Right.
wrong attention. Those same people that's gonna look at us ain't gonna put no money in our pocket watching that beef.
Facts.
No,
Facts. That's what I say about all the people who leave negative comments on my YouTube. I'll be like, you know what? As long as you're watching, I'm good. I'm good. Just tune in. Just tune in.
and then if your fans start liking you enough, you ain't gotta say nothing. Your fans are attack.
Oh yeah, man. Hold it down. Team My Dumb Advice be holding me down, man. They be holding me down in the chat. They my snipers.
But I'm about to get back to this verses now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, yeah, man. I realized it was going down when I was calling you. I was like, oh shit, Redman and Meth. What the fuck? Fuck is going
Yeah,
on? It's crazy.
I'm missing it.
No, yeah, oh hell yeah. Now I know the love is solidified. You know what I'm saying? It's solidified. But I'm definitely gonna chop it up with you a couple of the things that we was talking about. Again, thanks for coming on, man. Everybody show love to the motherfucking legendary Kid Capri in the motherfucking building, man. Thanks for chopping it up with me, man. Good looking out.
Yo,
Later.
got you, mom.
Peace. Peace, peace, peace.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Kid Capri in the motherfucking building. You know, had to hit him up. I wanted to see what he was up to, what he was doing lately. Dope to see that he got some movies coming out, some cartoons. I feel like I need to get on this cartoon wave, though. Because I seen Nicky Jam and fucking Tom and Jerry. All the movie stars is doing fucking cartoons. I gotta get up on this cartoon shit, for real. Facts. But, you know, I definitely wanted to bless y'all with a little bit of Kid Capri song, because the man is definitely a legend. And, you know, I just try to have dope people on the show. You know what I mean? It's not even about the legendary status and shit like that. It's just genuine people that I can rock with and I can fuck with and I can talk to. That's why I be wanting on my show. You know what I'm saying? And from time to time, we gotta spill the tea, or in my case, the iced tea. You know what I'm saying? The iced tea. Emilio, what up, baby? Yo, Prop Gang, where y'all at in the mat? Is y'all with me tonight or nah? Is Prop Gang with me tonight? Where y'all at on the mat? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like popping bottles, I like nasty hoes.
Ray, what up? TX Acid, what's up, baby? Ray,
out they fancy clothes.
Christina, what's good?
I lie. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes.
Amelia, what up, baby?
Models out they fancy clothes. I like. Don't spill my drink. Chill, nigga, watch your step. These ain't Nikes, these just set. So they like me, y'all upset. I be writing for the best, but I'm pricey, cut the check. Just invite me for the sex, so I piped it, then I left. All this ice that's on my neck, get a hype and leave her wet. This ain't high key, I'm a vet, and bitch, I'm spicy, so respect. Who these hoes, they mind me. See they way they eye me.
We back. Yo, but what y'all think? Should we change the song to Prop Gang? Should we get another song popping? Should we get some new things? Some new things popping? I'm gonna put up a survey. I'm gonna probably put 3 tracks on my social media. And if you want to change it, pick one from A to C. If not, we gonna be nasty hoeing it out, because I think it's tradition at this point. At this point, it's part of the tradition, for real. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate it, man. Love it. Love it. Stay nasty. Woo. Words, the caffeine national anthem. Now, that's my shit. And I hope y'all be rocking it in y'all crib, in y'all cars. That Nasty Hoes is fire, and it's available on all streaming outlets, Spotify, iTunes, all that good shit. For real, for real. Okay, I'm glad to see that y'all enjoy it. You know what I mean? Ray Pooh said, I don't care how my wife look at me. That's hilarious. Oh, my God. So, me and my baby girl went to eat some brunch today. So we went to Clinton Bakery Company, I believe. Clinton Bakery Company. The food was pretty good. I will admit, it was pretty good. We ate a lot of shit too, pause. But we had pancakes, French toast, we had bacon, sausage, pause, all that good shit. And waffles, chicken. And that's the problem with me and my girl. When we go out to eat, we so fat, like in our heads, that we want to get everything on the menu. So we kind of do, right? She gets 2 things, I get 2 things. And we don't necessarily like eat it all. We just have to taste it all. And the fattest part about that, not even fat, like I don't even want to use that word, but the greedy part is that we also took shit to go. So not only did I order everything on the fucking menu, I also ordered a burger to go. So shout out to Clinton Company, Baking Company, holding it down for the motherfucking crown. Ooh, Emilio got milk and cookies. You got the milk and the cookies? We holding it down with the milk and the cookies. Ooh, prop gang. Hold it down, prop gang. Please hold.
Hey. Woo. Yeah. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I lie. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I like. Don't spill my drink. Chill, nigga, watch your step. These ain't Nikes, these just sets. So they like me, y'all upset. I be writing for the best, but I'm pricey, cut the check. Just invite me for the sex.
I know y'all see me out here. I'm eating my milk and cookies, baby. But I wanted to drop something on y'all. I did let y'all know before. Man, shout out to Kick Socks, man. Shout out to Kick Socks. He got some dope socks on the market, man. I'm going to put all the info in the chat. He's been sending me some real fire shit, man. So if you go, I believe it's _Kick Socks _ on Instagram. Make sure y'all hit him up if y'all want to get some fire socks. Yo, the man, he even got these joints. They dope, man. They fucking dope. But yeah, you right. Let me drop the link for y'all. Let me drop it for you. So I dropped the link in the chat. You should be able to copy and paste it or whatever the case may be. When you do copy it, tell them Ms.Fit sent you. And we gonna hold it down for the crown. Also, King Quality Clothing is up and running, man. So make sure you go to King Quality Clothing. Buy some hoodies. I got some dope shit. I'm updating the website where we getting way more shit. We starting to do sweatsuits from head to toe. So that's dope. But at the moment, we are running through Teesprings. So if you can't find it, the only thing, the easiest way to get it is from my YouTube at Ms.Fit. You go to my YouTube, the store's right there. You can cop it right there. You heard? And yes, Libra, we are putting in the new line for the summer to make sure y'all not out there burning up. But hoodies is good in all seasons. I feel like you always get a dope ass hoodie. So that's for sure. And as far as Saturday, the UM3, I'm hopefully trying to be in Cali to hold core down. So I'm trying to be in California. But if I'm not in California and I can't make it for any reason, I will be holding the watch party. But I will let y'all know for sure, way before Saturday, definitely before Saturday. But I probably would announce it on Friday. I would definitely know on Friday whether I'm going to be in Cali or if I'm going to be here. But, what could be really dope is me going live from the actual event. So y'all can get behind the scenes, behind the caffeine, behind everything. I think that'd be an extra dope look. So I might even just go live from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely going to be. All
right, Brandon in the building.
Yo, man, MsDotFit. Motive Gang.
That's a man in the building. DJ Scratch in the building.
And this is my dumb advice, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully we be back here on Saturday. But it is what it is. Y'all know what it is. My dumb advice every Sunday, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's where all the content lives. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Show love. It's the only way. It's the Brooklyn way. Ms.Fit, Murdav Gang. This is my dumb advice. You heard? Bow. Let's get it. Hey yo, what's good? Ms.Fit, Murdav Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow.